This is a work life reading for the sun sign Cancer for the month of June. In this reading, I will be taking out cards to know Cancer if you will be able to maintain a good work life balance or not, which means will you be able to take time out for your personal self to pursue things you like, your interests, or your family time. This spread will also tell me how will be your work or job situation. What is your inner ability at doing the work you do? How well are you rewarded by the external environment, which is people at work, or how's your dealings with your colleagues? If you're running business, then your business partner or your clients. What is the strength you can work with, and what are the challenges you should look at overcoming? Now, please note that this is a general reading and not everything will apply to all the Cancer, and whatever will apply will vary in the intensity. So, how's your current work or job situation? What is your inner ability? How well are you rewarded? What is your strength and challenges? Will you be able to maintain a good work life balance? Answer is yes. You should be able to take time out and do things that you like, pursue your hobbies or interests really. So, overall, your set of cards are very good. There does seem like you are dealing with some kind of conflict in your job situation. It's possible some of you been asked to go or quit your job, and that could have happened because of too much of infighting or conflict that may be in the situation. So, there is some kind of a conflict, Cancer, you seem to be dealing with in the month of June. I'm also getting a guidance that some of you who are feeling the job situation is getting too stressful to handle, you may just want to take a break and travel someplace and de stress yourself. So, there is a very strong guidance that you should be looking at travel and getting away from a conflicting situation. What is your inner ability at doing the work you do? You are a very level headed person, and to you, it makes a lot of difference if you don't get along with people. So, you aspire to get along with everyone and have a very peaceful and harmonious working environment around you. So, you are this very gentle person with lot of importance you give to teamwork and not really standing out. So, very rarely you will fight for your dues or my share and my credit. You know how to work in team and you are willing to understand how and why some people get rewarded better in a team. So people like working with you, Cancer, and the reason is you connect with people and there is no competing energy in you. And this is your inner ability to genuinely strike a chord with people. What is your, how's your dealings with outside world or people at work? Sometimes, or maybe currently, you're going through some difficulty and your colleagues are totally empathizing with your situation of someone who's been very heavily dealt with for a mistake or error that you would have made. So maybe you have not made such a big error or a mistake, but the amount of empathy you are getting is huge and you are getting a lot of support. So it tells me that Cancer, you are very well liked. So smallest of difficulty that you may be going through brings out people in support for you and your work really. So you see, your difficulty seems to be this Six of Swords, and people are empathizing as if it is Eight of Swords. So people are giving or understanding you way more than your difficult situation is. So, but you are not affected really. So it's telling me it's a temporary situation. Maybe certain communication went which was not supposed to go in a certain way, and you got caught in some crossfire really between two set of people who are just arguing and not getting along. Or maybe you also got into an argument because something was so important. So there is some work which is needed either in business or job situation, and you can deal the best with this energy is to really take a break and cut yourself out of this situation for some time and totally de-stress and come back. You have support from people, maybe even your boss totally supports you and your colleagues are supporting you, so you're a winner overall. People who are looking for a job, you may want to try out uncharted territory. You may totally want to restart or begin your career afresh from level 0. Looks like you are simply not able to move past some conflict that may have happened in the past. And if you've been really out of work for quite some time, it's okay to begin afresh. So you may just want to find a like-minded person or join some kind of a startup really. It's possible you were working for a very big organization, things did not go right for you, and now you find yourself at the raw end of the deal. So some of you may just want to even work in a absolute startup which may not give you much but has a great potential for success in the future. If you're looking for a change, it may more be because of you're done with the routine of day in, day out dealing with the same set of people. So, one guidance is if you're looking for a job change, you may want to first ask yourself what is your real reason for change, and then go about looking for a job change really. Because it's looking like you may find a job and then you may just regret it that you were happier in the earlier place. So that always happens, right? That every time there is a change, we do miss the good of the past. But you don't want to regret it to the point that you may want to undo your decision. So, guidance really is you may want to work out what is it that is truly not working for you and is pushing you for a job change. What is your strength? You're an all rounded person, Cancer. You're very high on sensitivity, very good in communication, very good confidence, and you can be totally relied upon with such great strength and being so all rounded. Creating success cannot be too difficult and success cannot be too far away. For this man or woman, success is just around the corner and they can make things happen out of thin air really. So this man doesn't miss much. So opportunities will always be grabbed as and when they are presented. What are the challenges? Some of you may be looking for a permanent job or a job where your position is secure and becomes untouched because you're fed up of delivering your best and then feeling the shake up because of some conflict or the other. So, some of you really want your basics or your financial foundation to be very well taken care of so that you don't have to worry about your daily expenses or the money that you need to save for some future exigencies really. So you are thinking of finding a very permanent solution to your money needs. So one challenge is to think through this and really find an answer. Can you find an answer? Answer is yes. You're very capable. So arriving at solutions should not be difficult for you. So this is how your reading is looking, Cancer, for work life for the month of June.